Hey, good morning. It is July 6th, Sunday, 2025. We've been absent for a little bit, but we've been doing our studies privately. Meaning the persons in my house. Been getting up every morning. We're about to do one here shortly. But I did want to share a verse just to keep this train rolling a little bit. So we're going to talk about Second Corinthians chapter 12, verse 7. 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 7. And Bijou is walking in the room. She knows it's Bible study time. And it says, and lest I should be exalted above measure through the abundance of the revelations. Very important there. There was given to me a thorn in the flesh, the messenger of Satan, to buffet me, lest I should be exalted above measure. For this thing I besought the Lord thrice, that it might depart from me. And he said unto me, My grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. Most gladly, therefore, will I rather glory in my infirmities, that the power of Christ may rest upon me. Therefore, I take pleasure in infirmities, in reproaches, in necessities, in persecutions, in distress, for Christ's sake. For when I am weak, then I am strong. So the reason why I want to go here this morning was many reasons. But we do understand here that Paul prays three times to Christ for something that obviously, I shouldn't say obviously, that for something that must have worked before. And we can go back and see the miracles and all that kind of stuff. So this method worked at some point before, right? Well, we have Christ now giving him new information to say that to show the sufficiency of his grace. Okay, so that's what's happening here, right? He prays three times. It's worked before, but now we have a new revelation, a new teaching that Christ has given to Paul to say, hey, my grace is sufficient. So I guess apply this in your physical life, this physical existence, right? The things that we go through, the things that we see that we don't like, the things that are abominations, or just when people offend and all that kind of stuff. And then get the teaching that God's given here. Do we really show that his grace is sufficient? And how would we show that? Well, Paul immediately, it seems immediately, sorry, it's within the same verse, so I shouldn't use that. Paul takes the new revelation given to him, my grace is sufficient, right? And says what? Most gladly, therefore. Therefore, right? Going back to what just happened, canceling out what he was used to happening, right? So I won't read the rest of the verse, but I would just say study and stew on that and see if his grace is really sufficient, not just in the salvational part. Is his grace really sufficient in your walk, in the testimony of Christ, not your testimony? Grace, peace, and love.